Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last we left off, we were all kinds of lost, not knowing where to go, and I didn't know that I triggered something apparently that made Penny Nichols appear here, because I was here earlier, and then she was not here, and then, anyway. That's done, me being lost is done, let's go talk to the security guard before I completely forget and lose it. What, you still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Yeah, from her ravey-ish ways. Apparently, anyway. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Uh-huh. Nichols. Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to? Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers? Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Yes. I'm sorry, Miss Olbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Here's my proof. What? What's the little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills, with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. Well, what does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers? Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat the steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer, rest your soul. Miss Olbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Olbag. You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal one. What's worse, the paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia, you see. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning, though. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Miss Olbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Olbag. Here, take this. A photograph. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. An accident 5 years ago with Jack Hammer. I think I'm starting to get what happened here, I think. But for those of you that don't, I'm not going to say anything, but I think I'm starting to get the picture. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Olbag, for real. Now, I think it's time that we paid a visit to a certain someone. Because who else has all the information Butter. Miss Vasquez, I found something quite curious, and I was wondering if you could shed some light on it. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Oh, right. Well, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The... what? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside a trailer. Nick, she went inside. Well, let's follow her. We need to talk about this photo ASAP. Because you covered something up. I mean, even though it was an accident, you swept it under the rug. But how the heck do you explain how an actor died on the set? It was an accident. How did it happen? I don't know. He's just died. Apparently, he fell on a sharp object and pierced his chest. No, really. How do you cover that up? Or do you just... I don't know anymore. Whatever. She's connected to the mafia. She should have ways to do it. You came. Well then, what was it that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's exactly what I was thinking when I said a couple minutes ago. That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. Huh. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of his own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident. Accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did that on purpose? That is what I mean. Well, where is your proof then? Can you prove it? Huh. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years? Over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool, though. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Now give it to me. What? But this is valuable evidence. Boys! Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friend. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me, now! Huh. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Well, don't mention it, pal. I'm just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just I wanted to say that line ever since I become a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Yep. Guys, this is the shortest episode. If I had known, I would have brought it together with the first episode. But whatever, I don't care. I was just frustrated at that point for being lost beyond belief. But you know what? We'll do it. We'll just do it. If I wasn't lost for those, no. Then again, I probably would have ended the video after Penny Nichols' questioning anyway, so it wouldn't have made a difference that I got lost in the last episode for 5 minutes. Anyway, in the next episode, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a trial, so it's the last day of the trial. So hopefully we will be able to get this done by then. Otherwise, we have royally screwed ourselves in saving Will Powers. Well, hopefully we don't. I'll see you guys then for the conclusion of this particular episode. Later, people.